Okay, so here is something that expands on what I talked about the other day. The other day I showed this lick. And if you saw that video, what that is I'm playing like a minor line over a minor 2 chord, and then over the 5 chord, this is all over a 2-5-1. Over the 5 chord, I'm playing the same minor lick that I just played, a tritone away from where I just played it. You could also think of it as a half step above the 5. So over the 2 chord, over the 5 chord. Okay. So what that really, what's really happening there is showing the fact that, and a really cool thing that once I found this in my playing, I was like, oh, this is great, is that any line, any really like nice inside line you play over a 2 chord, you can play that exact same line a tritone away over the 5 chord, and it's going to sound great. So let's do a simple one. Let's do it, we'll do it in the key of E flat, 2-5 to E flat, so that's F minor 7, B7, B flat 7, altered, E flat major 7. Okay, so we'll do a real simple line. We'll do, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 over the F. So F, G, A flat, B flat, C, A flat, G, F. Okay, that's over the 2 chord. Over the 5 chord, which is B flat, we're going to play that same line, but a tritone away from F, which is B, and you could also think of that as a half step up from the B flat. And that's how I think of it, is a half step up from the chord that I'm on. So it'd be that line over B. So play that over that. You're basically getting just about every altered flavor in there, because you're getting the flat 9, the sharp 9, the 3rd, the sharp 11, and the sharp 5. And see, over those dominant chords that are going to a 1 chord, that's when you can do all your freak out flavor. Saxophone player who I play with a lot and study with, his name is Adam Larson, and he always views it as the 2 chord is your inside and the 5 chord you can go crazy on. And that's kind of what you're doing there. So in context, that sounds like this. There's a lot of things going on there, but it's actually a very simple thing to actually execute. You have the parallel movement of these 2 lines are the same, so the ear grabs those because they have this uniformity to them. And you're also, as I said earlier, implying a bunch of different changes. So that works for any line that you come with that you play on that 2 chord that really outlines that 2 really solid, that minor 2 really solidly. You can play that over the 5 chord, a half step up from that 5. So let's take another one, for example. We'll do this one. That's a nice one. 6, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. So now I'm going to do that in F, and then when I hit that 5 chord, I'm going to play it over B minor. The great thing about these lines is they lead you to a natural resolution point. So that one, so right there, I'm ending on a B, and that B is going to lead me right to B flat, which is the 5 of the 1 chord. Same thing there, basically. I just kind of add another example. Same thing. Same line. Real nice inside F minor line, and then I just played it That one ends up on the E, which is the sharp 11 of the B flat, which could lead you to resolve that down, resolve it up. You know, it's a big thing about these is where you end up with is where you resolve to. But over that 5 chord, you know, I can do all that kind of out stuff. But back to the concept we're talking about is doing the same lick in one key and then just moving it a tritone away. It starts to sound like jazz. It starts to sound, you know, even the simplest things. I'm just doing 1, 3, 5 there, but it resolves nice. Or you could go. I just took it all the way up that minor 7 chord. So a good exercise to do is, you know, maybe find a lick book or pick some licks you like off of a record. You know, grab a Joey D record and get a nice real inside line over a 2 chord, and then over that 5 chord, take that same line and play it over the minor chord that's a half step above the 5. So all I'm doing is playing the same line, just a tritone away, just to get that crunchiness over the 5. So try that.